Hello everyone, Luke here again. Next video for Legacy of the Duelist. Destiny and Dragoon profile for what I used for the recent Duelist challenge. Alright, yeah, so this is pretty fun to use. Okay, so 3 Diamond Dude. Once per turn you can excavate the top card of your deck. If it's a normal spell you send it to the graveyard, or it goes to the bottom of the deck. During the main phase of your next turn you can activate the effect of that spell in your graveyard even if you no longer control this face-up card, so it's really good. Plenty of normal spells, for example, like D-Draw is pretty good. Like, you get the effect of it, you don't actually have to pay the cost, so you draw 2 cards and you don't have to worry about discarding. This lets you add, etc. and so forth and so forth. Anyway, Ocean, once per turn during your standby phase you can target hero monster you control or any graveyard or return it to your hand. And Prisma is once per turn you can reveal a fusion monster from your extra deck, send one of the fusion materials whose name is specifically listed on that card from your deck to the graveyard. This card's name becomes a send monster until the end phase, so this is for the Destiny and Dragoon. It can become either Dogma or Plasma. Stratos, where it's normal special summon, destroy spells and traps on the field up to the number of hero monsters you control except this card, and the other ones add a hero monster from your deck to hand. So the good thing it is any hero, elemental hero, destiny hero, evil hero, whatever. Okay, Dogma cannot be normal summoned to set, must be special summoned from your hand by attributing 3 monsters, including at least 1 destiny hero monster. Once per turn, if you still control this face-up card during your opponent's next standby phase, after you special summon this card, you halve your opponent's life points. This is one of the materials for Destiny and Dragoon. The other one is Plasma, cannot be normal summoned to set. It's the same, special summon by attributing 3 monsters. This guy's got the skill drain effect. He, except for just for your opponent though, negate the effects of face-up monsters while your opponent controls them. And once per turn you can target a monster your opponent controls, equip that target this card. Max, gains attack equals half the original attack points. I got like the relinquished effect as well. That's right, yeah. So yeah, pretty good. Anyway, that's the other target. Okay, so we got Dark Hole, destroy a monster in the field. They got the 3 D-Draw. Elemental Call, emergency call, add an elemental hero monster from your deck to your hand. Got plenty of them. The Future Fusion, of course, it's got the errata in this game. So now you have to wait 1 standby phase afterwards to send the materials to the graveyard. And then the standby phase afterwards you get to fusion summon. The original Future Fusion was you got to send them straight away. So this is whether it's like E-Heroes or maybe Jinx or Eternal or Dragons back in the day, you can just send you a graveyard full of the monsters you want. Gold Sarcophagus, banish a card from your deck, face up during your second standby phase after this card's activation, add it to your hand, you can get basically anything. The Miracle Fusion, to summon elemental hero fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion monsters listed on it from your field and or graveyard. Monster Reborn, Polymerization of course. The Duality helps with the consistency as well. And Reinforcement of the Army, all those level 4 warriors. Then the Twin Twisters, let's see, 2 Mirror Force and the 2 Solemn Strikes. Alright, so absolute 0 because I got the 1 water monster, absolute 0. So he's good. Whenever he leaves the field, he destroys all monsters your opponent controls, so it does, whether it's destroy a battle or he just leaves the field any other way, he tributes them, doesn't matter. It's pretty cool. And Skiradeo is the elemental hero plus a dark monster, gains 100 for each elemental hero in the graveyard. Won't get too much attack bonus in this one, but it's pretty easy to get out because it just requires any dark monster. All the Destiny heroes are dark. The Shining hero, 1 hero plus a light monster, so you got like the 3 prisoners there. Let's see, so good with Miracle Fusion because it gains 300 for each banished elemental hero monster. And also when it's sent from the field to the graveyard you can target up to 2 of your banished elemental hero monsters and you add them to your hand, so it recycles as well. And here's the Destiny and Dragoon, run a couple of them, Plasma and Dogma. Can only be done with the above fusion materials. Once per turn, you can target one monster your opponent controls. You destroy that target. If it was face up, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack it had on the field. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this effect, but you can still pop a monster and just inflict that damage, so it's pretty cool. Once per turn during your standby phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can banish a Destiny hero card from your graveyard. Special summon this card, so it just keeps on coming back. Okay, Assault Atelier Knights. 2 warrior monsters, because when it's like everything's warrior in this deck, when it's link summon, you can add a warrior monster from your deck to hand, but you cannot normal special summon it. And you don't have to worry about the other effect. Land for Incus, just generic link 2. Same with Pentestag has the effect, has the piercing damage effect. So if you have Destiny and Dragoon linked to this card, you're going to be doing lots of piercing damage. And Underclock Taker as well. We Wish Apprentice, it's just better everything's light. Also got the extra hero Wonder Driver. Got a couple of extra heroes in here. It's just any 2 hero monster. If a hero is normal or special summon to a zone this card points to, target a polymerization spell card or a fusion spell card on 1 change, quick play spell card in your graveyard, and you can set that target. Well, that's once per turn. If this card destroys battles into the graveyard or destroy a opponent's card effect, you can special summon a hero monster from your hands. It's got a couple of useful effects there. Nightmare Unicorn, so there's a decent link 3 there. Also the Power Code Talker as well, because he can negate monsters' effects, and you can tribute as well, and gains, becomes double its original Sagos, right? And here's Dread Decimator, 2+ hero monsters. This card, also any hero monsters, it points to gain 100 attack for each hero monster with different names in the graveyard. So that's good, it's any hero. Now if this card attacks defense positioning monster, inflict piercing damage. So there's more piercing damage. Yeah, so this is, this was pretty fun to play with the new Link monsters and everything. So anyway, until next time, thank you all for watching and see you again soon.